playing in the AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me. Say, boy, what you want? Give that. Shoot in my mouth, shoot in my and one. Okay, on the real, I'ma take his out. I'ma take him from his. On the real, I think he knows.
I think he knows. When I play with him like that. I think he knows. When I save him like that. He's wrapped around my pinky finger, watching the way I move. More power than.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and the Chargers will have a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 48. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Going for the first with Dobbins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Baylor Tiger! Baylor Tiger!
This give is to Spiller. And he's able to take this up pretty close to that 40-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. Third down coming up.
Ray.
Now Herbert to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
59.
Throwing on first is Herbert. He's on the move. Pass complete to his back. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Herbert throwing again. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. From the red zone now. That's complete to Dobbins. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the gun, they go with Spiller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. To throw, Herbert. They dump it off to the back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
It's second and goal. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points.
Hey, Ram. Set.
They give it to Spiller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get the game's first points here in the second. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Return's looking good so far. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. First carry for the versatile vet, Cordarrelle Patterson. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, kid. I know you do. And this one was about willpower. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that first down.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Wilson now from the gun. To the left sideline, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down.
Touch 50. Cut.
The give to Patterson out of the shotgun. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Zebra. Cut.
Blitz coming, Russ. Caught by Freiermuth. And he drives this forward to the 6. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
19.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Fight. Good job right there.
Here's Wilson to the air. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Fight.
Russ is cooking again. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. 380. You're out. Hey, OP. Real it.
Spiller trying this one up the gut. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Crowd right. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Chark there to haul it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 22. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Home troops right. Set.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set. Ready.
Herbert on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
1st and 10, Herbert. This one's hauled in on the left side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He'll try to do it himself. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Set. Set.
A handoff left for Spiller. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast.
Hey, go line. Crowd right.
Again, it's Spiller. And he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Returning it from the 4. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returnable from the 2. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
First down throw from Wilson. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. First down, here's Russ. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Alert, 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 alert.
Wilson to throw again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Throwing again. Here's Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, Spiller. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Alert, 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 alert.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Even though that run did not net them a 1st down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he is into the end zone for a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. And he shanked that one to the right. It is no good. He'll probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Herbert. He's got it. Room to run. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They give to Spiller from the gun. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. It's a 21-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Herbert. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Herbert throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something when no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. But a flag came down, and if it's defensive, they could get another look at 3. And suddenly a chance to take the lead re-enters the picture following that penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And he has enough room to gain about 4. We have an injured player down there, and with his history, we really hope this is nothing serious. It is J.K. Dobbins who was hurt on that one. Second and 6 coming up here. Herbert now. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. A good defensive play breaks that one up. And now they're going to face third down.
Well, that throw, Kate, pretty clean out of his hand. Just looked like it didn't get through the defense clean enough. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a lead just before the end of the third. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Cut. Green,
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
cut. Cut.
Russ now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Be alert, be alert. Blue lane cut.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Cut. Cut.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock, trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hauled in by Dobbins. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here's Spiller. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down. Herbert with a blitz coming. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now a carry by Spiller. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
17. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's incomplete left side.
Get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
The lateral goes haywire, fumble. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep the football, but lose a significant amount of yardage on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Here we go, Scott.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Well, he shot his shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go, Scott. Hey, 551, 551. Is that all right?
They do snap it. Here's Fields. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. The 4th down stand.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready.
Now it's Spiller. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Run. Set. 380. Set.
Another carry for Spiller. A lateral goes haywire. It's out. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know what? Everybody loves a good lateral, right? They're great at the Turkey Bowl. They're great in the backyard growing up as kids. They're great on the hook and ladder. But in execution, they're incredibly risky. There's a reason you so rarely see them in the NFL. It's because they are a prime opportunity for a fumble and an easy recovery for the defense.
Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Just got a hand up on that to break it up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has his man. It's the Michigan rookie. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Go.
Another throw for Fields. That's complete to Wilson.
Kid, I was on the field with a young high school quarterback just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, side. Right.
Throwing now. Fires down the middle, and it is caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Hey, Ken. Right.
Looking to throw it. He's got it at the 6. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Right.
Now to throw. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2.
Tonight.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This give is to Spiller. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, go Lion.
Running it here with Spiller. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. The linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that 6th sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Spiller gets it, going left. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. They give it to Spiller. Again, he hits the 2nd level.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Big try coming up here for Cameron Dicker. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game. So the Chargers take this